This is The Line, KHNC 1360 AM, Johnstown, Denver.
All right, guys, let me give you some real quick thoughts on Robert De Niro. From the Daily Wire, the king of the counterpunch hit back against actor Robert De Niro on Tuesday after being provoked by the star's expletive-laced rant aimed at the president during Sunday night's Tony Awards. President Trump, hilariously finding time during an unprecedented high-stakes peace summit with North Korea, took to his favorite social media site, Twitter, to go after the famed actor, calling him, quote, low IQ and punch drunk. Quote, Robert De Niro, very low IQ individual, has received many shots to the head by real boxers in movies. I watched him last night and truly believe he may be punch drunk, said Trump, adding De Niro fails to, quote, realize the economy is the best it's ever been with employment being at an all-time high and many companies pouring back into our country, unquote. Folks, here's the final word, and it will be the final word. Keep in mind, Robert De Niro, great actor. He's also a moron and a slob, and he's an irrelevant, obsolete actor as well as a liberal fool. Remember this. Raging Bull was 1980, 38 years ago. Deer Hunter was 1978, 40 years ago. Taxi Driver was 1976, 42 years ago. Godfather 2 was 1974, 44 years ago. Since these big hits, he's been living on his reputation. But nothing can disguise the fact that De Niro, for all his acting talent, at least the talent he used to have 40 years ago, is an uncouth slob, who, by the way, isn't very bright, because if he had an IQ over room temperature, he would check and see that Donald Trump is doing amazing things for the United States of America and for all Americans. Trump has thus far been the most effective president for his first 500 days ever in this nation's history. He's following up and fulfilling promises he made. How many presidents have even done that? How many presidents have done in 4 or even 8 years what Trump has done in 500 days? Look at Barack Obama. He was a sad sack, the worst president of my lifetime, and I'm an old geezer. He spent 8 years sucking as president, while Donald Trump has very literally changed the world, and he's on his way to a Nobel Peace Prize. By the way, a well-deserved Nobel Peace Prize. So Robert De Niro can take his bile and his vitriol and his irrelevance and jam him up his butt, because he is no one and nothing. This, on the other hand, is real truth. And we'll be right back.
This farm report brought to you by Nissan Titan. If you believe you have missing or stolen livestock, you should immediately file a report with law enforcement and your local brand inspector. Give as much detail as possible. Upon receiving the information, the Colorado Brand Board will distribute the report statewide and to surrounding states. For an inspector's contact list, go to the Colorado Department of Agriculture website. Take it on the job in the all-new 2017 Nissan Titan. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Great Plains Power has been providing reliable electrical power systems in the Rocky Mountain area since 1992. Our systems rely on the sun to help make you self-reliant for your power needs. Solar energy can be scaled to fit any situation, from complete power independence to backup power for the short term. Our expertise focuses on standalone power, but we have extensive experience with utility interactive systems as well. Custom-tailored capabilities as modest as emergency lighting all the way to commercial-scale power. Great Plains Power is a full-service company. We service everything we sell. We provide and design turnkey packages, custom design system, and parts for do-it-yourself. With more than 20 years of specialized experience at your disposal, let us know what your power concerns or goals are. Reach us by phone or the internet. Call 303-239-9963. That's 303-239-9963.
Guys, no time to waste these days. Lots to cover. Let me throw it to my colleague Laura Ingraham on Fox News. Pride, bitterness, and refusal to give peace a chance. Laura's about to make the case every bit as well as I have, that liberals in the media and elsewhere are rooting against the American people.
Remember when the left was all about love, peace, and understanding?
My friends, all these experts, quote unquote, that you're hearing on TV, on MSNBC and CNN, they're intentionally lying to you. They know what they're saying isn't true. They know what they're saying is stupid. They know what they're saying is baseless and without foundation. They know all that. They're hoping that you are stupid enough not to know all that. So why would you ever tune in to an MSNBC or a CNN when not only are they lying to your face, not only do they believe that you are an idiot who's incapable of understanding that you're being lied to, but they're people who oppose everything that's good for America and Americans. They're against peace. They're against prosperity. They're against draining the swamp. So tell me, if these are your ideological bedmates, if you're shoulder to shoulder ideologically and politically with these people, what's happened to you in your life to make you despise America? If you're a Democrat, if you're a liberal, if you watch CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, ABC, and if you think they're right, why do you hate America? Well, you must, because Donald Trump is doing fantastic things for America. And if you're a CNN stalwart, you hate that. So logically, you must want bad things for America. And so I'll ask one more time. What has happened in your life? Was it your parents? Was it potty training? Was it something sexual? I have no idea. What was it that made you loathe and despise America?
God? Says the woman who brought us the winning campaign of John McCain in 2008? Oh, okay. So I guess record low unemployment, a thriving economy, tax cuts, destruction of ISIS, and now a foreign policy coup that has eluded multiple administrations is all they've got. But even after Trump brought Kim to Singapore, even after he squeezed concessions and at least a commitment to denuclearize the Korean Peninsula, the left still will not give him a shred of credit.
Well, Donald Trump, the real estate developer, and
my friends, you can see the smugness and the arrogance on these ignoramuses' faces. I'm looking at Morning Joe on MSNBC. You can see what a snarky bitch this guy is. He can't wait to say things that are nasty. Forget that they're not true. Forget that if he convinces enough people that what he's saying is true, it will harm America. It'll damage our economy, damage our security. He doesn't care. He's got his, and he doesn't give a rat's ass about you or the United States of America. This guy is dripping with bile.
realize that this dictator does.
Where were these lying morons when Barack Obama was systematically crippling the United States foreign policy and economy? Where were their incisive comments when Barack Obama spent 8 years being a lousy president? They couldn't attach their lips to his backside fast enough. And you spend time listening to them? Watching them? You actually believe that the lies they're telling are true? Well, if you do, you're not a regular listener to this show, Real Truth, because my listeners are a hell of a lot smarter and savvier than that. We'll take a break and we'll be back with Real Truth. Truth. Has a good sound, doesn't it?
Informing you that heart attacks in women can be different than heart attacks in men. Women having heart attacks will experience nausea, vomiting, indigestion, shortness of breath, or simply sudden and extreme fatigue, but no chest pain. Get emergency medical help and call 911 immediately if you are experiencing any of these symptoms. Pain, pressure, burning or squeezing in the chest, jaw, shoulders, back, or arms that last more than 5 to 10 minutes. Unexplained shortness of breath lasting more than 5 to 10 minutes. Sudden severe nausea, vomiting, or indigestion. Sudden sweating for no reason, sudden unexplained extreme fatigue, loss of consciousness or fainting, or sudden unexplained panicky feeling of doom. The key, ladies, is to listen to your body, follow your instincts, and if you experience symptoms that are disturbing to you in any way, or even remotely related to your heart, get yourself checked out right away. If your doctor brushes you off, that's a sign you need a new doctor, one who will actually do what is necessary to get to the bottom of your symptoms.
Great Plains Power has been providing reliable electrical power systems in the Rocky Mountain area since 1992. Our systems rely on the sun to help make you self-reliant for your power needs. Solar energy can be scaled to fit any situation, from complete power independence to backup power for the short term. Our expertise focuses on standalone power, but we have extensive experience with utility interactive systems as well. Custom tailored capabilities as modest as emergency lighting all the way to commercial scale power. Great Plains Power is a full service company. We service everything we sell. We provide and design turnkey packages, custom design system, and parts for do-it-yourself. With more than 20 years of specialized experience at your disposal, let us know what your power concerns or goals are. Reach us by phone or the internet. Call 303-239-9963. That's 303-239-9963. Or go to greatplainssolar.com.
All right, guys, let me bring you Newt Gingrich. You know, I like to bring the smartest, the best, and the brightest on this show via video. Certainly, Newt Gingrich qualifies. Here he is reacting. He's on with Sean Hannity on the radio, reacting to Donald Trump's historic meeting with Kim Jong-un. Here we go.
Former Speaker of the House.
TMZ, releasing hostages, already dismantling a nuclear test site, and in a joint communique, if you will, is willing to talk about the denuclearization of the entire peninsula. That is a spectacular development for the world, and I would think everybody would be happy, but apparently some are not.
Well, it's going to be interesting to watch because, again, I said earlier today, right after this happened, I said, let's not get euphoric. This is the beginning of a process. We're not going to be guaranteed success tomorrow evening. But I think it is fair to say that the steps that they've taken, the very idea that you could get Kim Jong-un to leave North Korea, go to Singapore, have this kind of a session, meet with the open press, set the stage now for the next round of having Americans in North Korea, which will truly be historic. And I think these things are just dramatically more important than people realize. And I think that given the long period of difficulty in Korea, this has got to be very, very hopeful. And I do want to make one point, Sean, that I think is people keep missing. We can afford to denuclearize South Korea because we have ballistic missiles in Montana that can reach North Korea in 29 minutes. We have missiles sitting on Trident submarines. We have capability in our nuclear aircraft carriers, and we have B-2 bombers sitting in Guam. So we can say cheerfully, you get rid of your nukes. We don't need to have any nukes in South Korea. But by the way, if you ever try to cross the border militarily, we'll be back in 30 minutes.
Well, I think that's an important point, too. I don't even think it was a concession for the president to say, all right, now that we have crossed this barrier, now, okay, we're not going to have joint defense exercises with South Korea because, number one, it costs a fortune. And number two, do we really need to? Because now we're making all this progress. I don't think we can discuss all of this. And if we're going to make Reagan comparisons, and I'd be the first to say they were very different personalities. You knew them both. You know Trump. You knew Reagan well. But the fact that there's no cargo planes full of cash, there's no bribery with energy subsidies, there's no false promises here, and that there's no moving at all, seems no movement at all about what is the fundamental goal, which is the complete, verifiable, irreversible denuclearization. That is key, and anything short of that is just not going to be acceptable to the president. And he already canceled one meeting. I think he would walk away in 4 seconds or less.
Look, one of the people need to remember about Donald J. Trump is he spent his entire lifetime becoming a billionaire because he knows how to read contracts and he knows how to figure out whether or not you're performing. And if they end up not performing, he'll do what he has to. But he doesn't want to. The way he is turned in terms of tone is really important. Because he is saying to Kim Jong-un, look, if you'll be nice, I'll be nice. If you'll cooperate, I'll cooperate. But just remember, tomorrow morning we'll still be the most powerful nation in the world. We still have all the sanctions on. And we're only going to take steps one by one. And by the way, today, as you know, because you're there, the North Koreans announced they were dismantling their missile test site for their rockets. So we say we won't hold a military exercise this year. They dismantle their missile test site. That's progress. That's a step down the road in a way that is historic.
800-941-SEAN, toll-free telephone number. We'll come back with former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, his brand new book out. It's up on Hannity.com, Amazon.com, bookstores everywhere. It's called Trump's America, the truth about our nation's great comeback. All right, as we continue, Sean Hannity Show, we are in Singapore. We're live. Glad you're with us. 12-hour time difference. We continue with former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, Fox News contributor. His brand new book is out. It's called Trump's America, the truth about our nation's great comeback. It's written in two parts. One, the president's success that nobody, it seems, besides me in the media and others in talk radio and a few of us at Fox talk about, and also the challenges that the president faces going forward, the fake news media, etc. With all of this happening, every economic statistic now becoming a record, it's almost like a record a day, record low unemployment for so many states, so many different groups, Hispanic Americans, African Americans, women in the workplace, and now this. What What is the impact? Is it too early to tell the impact as it relates to 2018?
Well, look, I think, first of all, on the economic side, as you point out, we are now growing at more than twice the rate we were under Obama. We have the lowest black unemployment in American history. Things are getting better every month. We just had a new report out today about confidence among small business owners who are hiring more people, raising wages. So all of that's going to help, and all that makes Republicans very competitive this fall. The other thing, though, is the change in stature. It's going to be almost impossible for people to not recognize that President Trump is a remarkable leader who has actually done more to earn a Nobel Prize than Barack Obama did in 8 years, despite his having gotten one the first couple of months he was president. And that Trump is a serious man. I mean, you can't look at what just happened and not be just struck with how truly serious he is and how much he's accomplishing in a way that very few people could have.
Mr. Speaker, congrats on the book, another big New York Times bestseller, Trump's America, The Truth About America's, our nation's great comeback. Thank you for being with us.
Guys, I've not read Newt Gingrich's new book. I intend to, though. Right now I'm reading The Art of the Deal, written by Donald Trump back in the 1980s. It's a fantastic read. It's full of crackling intelligence. It's full of logic, common sense, insight, all the things that are making Donald Trump's presidency absolutely outstanding. When it comes to the elections this November, we need more and more and more and more Republicans elected in the House and in the Senate. Get out and vote in November. Before then, if you want to campaign for Republican candidates, please do. We have to have more support so the Trump agenda can get bigger and better. By the way, this is Real Truth. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Phillips, founder of the Green Earth.
Well, it had to happen. When Colorado legalized marijuana, most people thought the Green Herb was a marijuana dispensary. Also, it was legalized on January the 1st, 2014, the same day we opened our new location at 4565 Kipling Street, 1.5 blocks south of I-70. There are 83,000 cars a day passing in front of our new location on Kipling Street, and most of them thought we were a marijuana dispensary. So we changed the name of our retail store to New Genesis Health, but we kept the name of our Green Herb Supplements. So when you come to our new location, look for our new name, New Genesis Health, or call us at 888-765-HERB. That's 888-765-4372. And be sure to listen to the Healthy Nature Show with Linda Phillips every Tuesday at 1 p.m.
Ladies, this is Danny Golden informing you that heart attacks in women can be different than heart attacks in men. Women having heart attacks will experience nausea, vomiting, indigestion, shortness of breath, or simply sudden and extreme fatigue, but no chest pain. Get emergency medical help and call 911 immediately if you are experiencing any of these symptoms. Pain, pressure, burning or squeezing the chest, jaw, shoulders, back, or arms that last more than 5 to 10 minutes. Unexplained shortness of breath lasting more than 5 to 10 minutes. Sudden severe nausea, vomiting, or indigestion. Sudden sweating for no reason. Sudden unexplained extreme fatigue. Loss of consciousness or fainting, or sudden unexplained panicky feeling of doom. The key, ladies, is to listen to your body. Follow your instincts, and if you experience symptoms that are disturbing to you in any way, or even remotely related to your heart, get yourself checked out right away. If your doctor brushes you off, that's a sign you need a new doctor, one who will actually do what is necessary to get to the bottom of your symptoms.
And of his fullness we have all received, and grace for grace. For the law was given through Moses, but grace and truth came through Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ. No one has seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, who is in the bosom of the Father, he has declared him. The Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 16.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution.
American Window Tinting Incorporated in Franktown reminds parents, keep an eye on your child while shopping. Children tend to stray or become lost. This poses an opportunity for a would-be abductor. Please make every effort to keep track of your little ones at all times. If you have information regarding a lost child, call local authorities at once. This message is from American Window Tinting Incorporated in Franktown. For residential or commercial window tinting, call 303-263-4228.
My friends, welcome back. You know I love to bring you the best and the brightest minds in America. Well, here's another one of them. Ann Coulter weighing in once again on the Trump-Kim summit. Go ahead, Ann. Take her away.
Coulter, the best-selling author.
By the way, that is an understatement. Democrats are not only not helping the country, they're a corrosive force eating away at the country. They despise any progress made by our country. They show respect to the enemies of our country. They're not the least bit interested in the well-being of our country. They're interested in being dimwit children, which is basically the nicest thing you can say about Democrats. They are the anchors around America's neck. They are the dead weight that we're going to have to carry over the end zone line. Unless, of course, they'd like to accommodate us by finding lodgings elsewhere, perhaps Mexico. Maybe they'd like to go to Mexico. Or since a lot of people follow Bernie Sanders, socialism, perhaps they'd like to go to Venezuela and live in a true socialist state where inflation is only about, I think, about 24,000%. So yeah, Democrats are no friends of America. They're not to be mediated with. They're not to be negotiated with. They are to be defeated politically. Let's take a break and we'll come back, my friends. I've got more real truth for you. Can you handle it?
Great Plains Power has been providing reliable electrical power systems in the Rocky Mountain area since 1992. Our systems rely on the sun to help make you self-reliant for your power needs. Solar energy can be scaled to fit any situation, from complete power independence to backup power for the short term. Our expertise focuses on standalone power, but we have extensive experience with utility interactive systems as well. Custom-tailored capabilities as modest emergency lighting all the way to commercial-scale power. Great Plains Power is a full-service company. We service everything we sell. Provide and design turnkey packages, custom design system, and parts for do-it-yourself. With more than 20 years of specialized experience at your disposal, let us know what your power concerns or goals are. Reach us by phone or the internet. Call 303-239-9963. That's 303-239-9963. Or go to greatplainssolar.com.
If you're taking 1, 2, 5, or more nutritional supplements, please stop. Simplify your supplementation with Bio Superfood, the most advanced nutritional whole food supplement you can buy. Men, women, children, even Olympic athletes the world over have discovered Bio Superfood from BioAge.com. And now take just one nutritional supplement instead of many. The Bio Superfood formulas are whole food products composed with 4 of the most nutrient-dense algae found on Earth. Bio Superfood for the brain helps with focus, memory, clarity, and mood. If you can increase brain health, the rest of the body is a no-brainer. Bio Superfood has 0 toxicity and is safe for you and your family. Learn more and order your Bio Superfood formula at BioAge.com. Spelled BioAge.com. BioAge.com. Or call 877-288-9116. That's 877-288-9116. BioAge. The age of advanced organic.
My friends, here is the blonde in the belly of the beast talking about how Marxists have hijacked our culture. All right, guys, go to YouTube. How Marxists hijacked our culture by the blonde in the belly of the beast. We'll be right back with more Real Truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Phillips, founder of the Green Herb.
How many times have you gone into a health food store and are confused as to the many different brands and prices on the same herbal supplements? You want to buy the cheapest, but you're afraid that quality is less, so you buy the most expensive. Truth is, the cheapest may be better. Green Herb herbal supplements are all manufactured in our Wheat Ridge, Colorado plant at 4565 Kipling Street using the highest quality herb that we source from all over the world. Our 150 different herbal supplements are the most potent and safest in America. Our guarantee is your money back, no time limit, just return the bottle empty or full, no questions asked. So when you come to our new location, look for our new name, New Genesis Health, or call us at 888-765-HERB. That's 888-765-4372.
TLR Associates of Boulder wants you to remember your life began at conception, and so does the life of every yet-to-be-born person. Baby and mother both lose when 1 in 3 women go against their deepest instincts and choose abortion. Former abortion doctor Nathanson says people do not understand that there are thousands of serious physical complications from abortion every year in this country. Post-abortion crises include severe depression and stress, anxiety disorders, sleep disturbance, suicide, violent behavior, sterility, increased risk of miscarriage and delivery complications, and premature birth. International Journal of Epidemiology reported abortion increases breast cancer risk by 90%. Every helpless baby has the right to life, too. This life-giving message is brought to you by TLR Associates of Boulder, providing a job well done for your home or business with design, stucco, stone, and brick. Call TLR Associates of Boulder, 303-921-3310. TLR Medallion branded stucco protection serves the Boulder and northern Colorado area. Check.
Item from the Associated Press. Fueled by a surging stock market and huge gifts from billionaires, charitable giving in the United States in 2017 topped the $400 billion mark for the first time, according to the latest comprehensive report on Americans' giving patterns. Excuse me. The Giving USA report, released Tuesday, said giving from individuals, estates, and foundations and corporations reached an estimated $410 billion in 2017, more than the gross domestic product of countries such as Israel and Ireland. The total was up 5.2% in current dollars from the estimate of $389.64 billion for 2016. My friends, I talk an awful lot about Judeo-Christian culture and society. As a society, we, the United States, are the most giving people in the country, in the world, I should say. We are the most charitable people in the world, and that can be attributed to our shared Judeo-Christian heritage. That's worth noting, now that there are millions of Americans who are trampling all over and hope to destroy our Judeo-Christian heritage. Item from the Daily Mail. Plan to divide California into 3 states will be put to voters in November after billionaires' petition gains more than 400,000 signatures. A plan to divide California into 3 separate states will be put to voters in November's midterm elections after securing enough signatures to be put on the ballot. The proposal is the brainchild of billionaire venture capitalist Tim Draper, 59, who made his fortune as an early investor in Skype and Hotmail and launched a campaign called Cal3. It has now received more than 402,468 valid signatures, passing the threshold required by state law, CNN reported. Unquote. My friends, there is nothing I would like better than to see California gone from the Union. It is a weight, it is insanity, it is a whirlpool of chaos, and it holds everyone else in America back from moving forward. Don't forget, California went for Hillary Clinton and almost delivered the presidency to her. So much for the nitwits in California. Item from CNS News. Looking forward to seeing the employment numbers at 8:30 this morning, President Trump tweeted early Friday. Well, here they are. The number of employed Americans, 155,474,000, has broken another record for the 9th time since President Trump took office. Unquote. My friends, more people are working than there are jobs open. Black unemployment at a historic low level. Hispanic unemployment at a historic low level. Women unemployment, lowest it's been in 20 years. In short, everything Donald Trump is doing is working. Now, like I said before, you might be someone who hates and despises America. Well, if you do, you'll be voting Democrat this fall and then in 2020. I feel very sorry for you living in a country that you can't stand, among people, your fellow Americans, that you clearly hate. Well, if that's the case, if you want to vote for the political party that hates America and wants to destroy it, well, I wish you luck in whatever country you end up in, whatever country you want to succeed and to thrive. But clearly, you don't want America to thrive or succeed, or you wouldn't be voting Democrat. I'll see you tomorrow with more Real Truth. Hasta luego.